Hello, Big Brother fans. This is episode 17 of season 13 for Big Brother 13, and the review. Finally, Adam has chosen a side. It has taken him, 4 or 5 weeks? What has it been? Can anybody tell me? Bueller? This is the 6th week. 6 weeks. We're almost done, and he finally chooses a side. Hallelujah. Of course, it was what he perceives as being the wrong side, but we'll see. Rachel noted almost immediately in the show that Danielle voted for her to stay, and later on, after Danielle won the HOH, she congratulated her and then said, "I'm shocked, but thank you for the vote." And then Kalia, not being the center of the attention, it's like, awkward. No, it wasn't awkward, really. I mean, she came in, she thanked her, had her say, and then she left. It's like they all try to look for something just to, make themselves look more self-important, I guess. The HOH competition was what it was. They've done that one before in the past. Yeah, they need to come up with different games. Later on, all the fake congrats. Danielle was very ecstatic, and Kalia was as well, obviously, since she's, going to be safe. And then later on, the interviewing skills between Shelly and Jordan. Some of the questions that Shelly asked, obviously, it's been more than quite a few years since I've been on an interview, but I've never been asked. I mean, I think I was asked what was my biggest weakness, maybe, possibly. But anything else, other than that, it was just kind of like, seriously, really? People are gonna answer that the way you want to hear it. Whatever. But bless Jordan's heart. She was clueless on most of that stuff. But then again, like, Jeff said, he'd hire her just because she was cute, so would I. And that's why she's been in her receptionist job for more than a few years, indeed. Really, nothing other than, to say that Shelly and Adam were nominated. Rachel and Brendan's keys came out last. Danielle's speech basically said, pretty much that she's going to backdoor if any one of the nominees or she herself wins the POV. So yeah, and then they ended with her diary room discussion where she does say that her agreement will go through if neither of the nominees wins, and she'll be able to be safe, but if either of them win, backdoorage. Even Ray Charles could see that one, seriously. Let's see, Shelly and her last diary room entry with her disbelief about Rachel lying, yet earlier in the show they flashed back to just 11 days earlier where she asked them if they would consider a final 3. Yeah, when she goes back and she watches it, hopefully she'll feel like an idiot. Also, I'm hoping that Miss Julie Chen will, I cannot say Julie without just saying Julie Chen. Hopefully Julie will confront her about that in the end, because it'll be interesting to see what she has to say. Maybe she forgot, maybe she's doing it for drama's sake and not wanting to be caught in her lie, whatever it is. Yeah. So anyway, I will be back here on Wednesday, unless something cool goes on in the interim, at which point it would be a spoiler, so the normal people here wouldn't be at all interested in that, just the spoiler people. So anyway, I will see you then.